Came out here, mix shit in the bed, mix shit in the bed. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go with the game. Hold on. I meant to cancel that shit. I don't want to play any tier.
Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you get him before he gets going. Once he got going,
that's open though?
you can tell it's hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Quick completion on the out route. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Hoosiers have put themselves
really
in
think
dire
he's gonna
straits
kick that
after
off
that
or
last
something?
play. It's 2nd and a mile. The quarterback just lost track of the play
Mile and a
clock,
half
didn't get
now.
the snap off quickly enough. 2nd
You
down
come
coming
down,
up.
make a play, Zero. You come down, make a play. Don't worry about nobody else.
Back to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Kilgore, great play
That
though.
one back, and the last
They
thing
not
you
fucking
want
with us, but
is to
they
turn it
play.
over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
And the Hoosiers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Beebe. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle it.
Looking to the big tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hold the phone.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle.
Shout out to that boy Mazio Bennett.
31-yard line. A big play for this offense. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moving. Keeping the eyes downfield. Working on the right. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got him 1st and goal.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Offensively, I think we got to be a little bit more creative at this point. 2 plays ago, gain of no yards. Last play, he just gave up a sack. Let's think outside the box. This is a golden opportunity to put a touchdown on the board.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss.
Straight down the line attacking.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the
Put it in them great
game
hands.
on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. They'll try the left side.
Great play for 6.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that
get out
play, able to
leverage.
wedge
Don't
it
get
back
out
to the
leverage.
line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Fires to the tight end. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
We don't mind the catch, but it's the fact that you allow him to break the tackle.
2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hemby. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets.
I don't know what to say, bro. What?
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little...
Uh-oh, he thought we wasn't gonna play
Never a good
that.
time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse
Come on.
when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. It's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone,
Taking it the other way.
Whoa.
Put it right
Love how
on
you
it.
get out of there.
Play good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Get your foot in the ground and go up.
Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They got somebody
well,
on
they're
the
trying to run the
football.
football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Everybody
Trying to
getting
pick up
through.
a first down.
Okay.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Sellers. Pulls it in. It's Brown.
Come on,
It's
man.
not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Man, come on.
Turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
I should have took off, bro.
You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances. And you
I should have took off, bro.
come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down.
You playing too
Shot your
conservative.
shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hemby. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Big guy smells it. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Big fella moving. And he's on his way.
I mean, and that's what we call a touchdown.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field
what?
position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not.
What are you looking at?
It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Quickly to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
But the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Stands in and takes the hit. He's got him wide open. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break.
Yeah, you can feel when they be spamming that shit.
The Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Harvard. Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Got the first down. Looking for more. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
With an out-schemed cheese. Oh, out-schemed
Bringing
cheese.
it back.
Boom,
And
nigga.
the returner goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Snags it quickly on the left. Runs through a tackle.
Man, this guy
Look at
is
that
so
ball.
dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw. And he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And here comes the offense on second down. Gives it on the option. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they've been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half. All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through. They finally generate something positive on the board.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense offense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
That's really what I mean.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
I do my job. That shit not over.
High gear. On the ground, it's Beebe.
He was.
Down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
Every offense
He's
wants
not
to be able to
scraping.
run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Catch in the middle, it's
He
Williams.
can push me out the
They
way.
get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. The tackle is
I'm
made,
not
but he's got
understanding
it
what he's throwing in the middle, bro.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Back's got it. Touchdown, Indiana!
I am regarding the running back.
And at this stage of the game, in the
I don't know what the hell my
big-time
niggas
players make big
are
plays in
cooked.
big games.
Oh.
What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And he
Sorry,
takes
it's a
on
little
the extra
adversity.
point.
It's a little adversity.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Buys a little time. Myers on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. From the gun, the running back has it.
I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The quick out. across the 15. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Here's a heat. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the...
Touchdown, South
Hey. Fuck I'm talking about, boy.
And I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3.
They terrified of you, 16.
Coming out to tee it up for the kickoff.
They know the type shit you on, man. They know what type shit you on, man. All right, we need one stop.
25, no attempt at a
I can go tell Felicia what's up after the game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, at this point of the game, the defense now is substituting their personnel. They've got their dime package in the game. There's a lot of DBs out there. They know this offense is going to have to throw the football to climb back in this game.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
On third down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Corner's going to give them room. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
On top of the route.
Timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Play is pretty much
And
over.
this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And this to tie us up in the final minute. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Makes this one, and it'll be all tied up in the final minute. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And in the final seconds, guys, they find a way to get it tied.
And the late game execution worked to perfection. Moving the ball down the field, getting your kicker in a spot. You know exactly where he likes to kick it from. He drives it through. We're tied up. We're headed to overtime.
I didn't want to give up that fucking whole shot.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Damn, bro.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah,
hell yeah, this ended up being a good game.
It goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here?
Deep shot for the end zone.
What the?
Touchdown, Gamecocks. They strike first in overtime.
What a dot.
Man, you talk about striking
What is
first
that?
and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, and David, that's just 11 guys on offense, locked
One
in.
stop.
First play, score a
One
touchdown,
stop.
put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football.
He been trying to
They know what's
cheese
in
you.
front of them. They have
Pick
to
up, throw
answer
that bitch.
score with a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wide
Oh,
out.
I barely moved.
Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to
He's
adjust
gotta
the
go
route
down.
a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
I love
No
offenses
trap.
and
No
quarterbacks
trap.
that are
I mean,
willing
straight.
to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Oh, they're after him.
Oh, we there that time.
Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Come on, Dylan.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Man, I'm about to say, what the fuck?
He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot.
Stop.
Down
One
the field.
stop.
Unsuccessful.
Down the
in that
half
job
speed
by
one. He
this
gonna come
defense.
right to you.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
That shit right there.
They got it in the end zone. Now a decision.
Where my
to make.
dog at?
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down.
Where's
by
my
one, and now you gotta make the
dog? Oh,
decision. Are
my
we gonna go
goodness.
for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second.
I got
because
me
I get
man
the
coverage
opportunity
over
to do this.
that
I mean,
and
they
his
scored
own.
a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have
Still
the ball
one stop
second.
defense.
And they
It's all
did
right.
tack on the extra point.
I know what's gonna stop that shit though. Since he love to
Now
run
1st
comeback.
down here in the 2nd overtime. Back to throw, it's Mendoza.
No, you don't have time for that.
Just
You don't
as
have
he
time
released
for
it on
that.
1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
I'm ready.
He has
I'm
it
ready.
in the game. And the takeaway is the
Give me close enough,
exclamation
16.
point, the game saver for the win.
And what a mistake by the offense.
not chasing
Here in
that
overtime,
bullshit.
throwing that interception. They're now going to give the ball to the opponent. All they need is a field goal now to win.
Pick him up. Pick him up.
From the gun,
Pick-
they'll try to
Come on,
impose
man.
their
Pick him
will.
up. Nobody in front of us.
Picking up 3 down to the 22.
He's coming off
After
that
the
edge.
3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Y'all let another corner off a blitz. Make a play.
They'll try the run. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it
playing his life away.
It's
Making him
really
use
hard
that
to
time out.
control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those
Oh,
guys
he
up
not?
front?
Yeah, make him use that time out. That's all I want.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I think they got a nigga watching, or they were. Might be able to sneak this with Lenoris.
Third down, any kind of score wins it. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Show that nigga you lift, Lenoris. Show that nigga you lift.
Dude on the ground, he was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
If I'm building an offense in today's football,
Oh, it's definitely
it's not
touchdown.
around a
You can't
quarterback
get out.
that I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to...
Get me out of here. Let's get out of here.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
What a
Shout out to Lenoris, man.
builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw?
Oklahoma. Look, you want to play that nigga the lag way. I'm gonna give me a game.
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll leave it with him. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Finds his man. It's
It'll be down on the catch.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, it sets up 4th and short now early in the game, and this is now a massive decision for the head coach because it is early. And how aggressive are you willing to be? You could get this first down, pay it off, go score, create some incredible momentum, or
they still gave it to him.
Completely backfires, and now your opponents are literally knocking on the door.
Man, you see this at all levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands, QB sneak, QB sneak. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming. It's so difficult with all those guys
in every gap
to try to stop that quarterback.
Not to be able to do all that running
shit. 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before.
I didn't pick that.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
What?
And the Wolverines are rolling down the field.
That's what y'all want to call that.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
I'm trying to move them niggas over. Oh, man.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
And that's a good second down run. Game.
You gotta get off the field.
Great game, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end.
Oh my God! Then I drop it.
But it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looks
you call pass interference on me? What?
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
What?
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it.
Thank you. What the fuck?
With a pick. Got room on the return. He's at the 40, the 30, running inside the 20.
Oh man!
Not only on the pick,
what if you don't get the fuck out the way?
To improve this field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I could have sworn I might come up.
No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the
They
red
got a
zone
little
here on
momentum.
second down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He caught it.
Let me get in. Let me get in here. He's a baby.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Let's get right, boys. Let's get right.
Coming out with it, it's
Right over the top. Good fucking way to get outside, boy. The 12.
Great on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
Trying to pick up a first and bullshit.
Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield.
There you go.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire.
Oh, that's a pick.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
We on top of the route.
On the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
That's a good sign. When you see a nigga have to punt, you know he's
pin them back
depleted.
with the
He
punt.
just can't do
The
shit.
punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he'll be
You
out
know
of
room to do
bounds.
nothing. I try to spin the
That'll
other
be
way.
final play of the first quarter.
Lock in, boys. Lock in, boys. We good. It's gonna be loud as fuck, but we ready.
So they'll go back to work after changing into
Oh
the
no,
field.
they quiet. They quiet.
The give to the tailback.
No big nigga, bro.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit,
My
hand it
move.
off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The play action fake. With the catch, it's Wilson.
Hold on.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work.
There he goes. Brought down
Get
just
busy.
outside the
Let
red
me
zone. He
get
moves the
busy.
chains. It's at the 22. Offense set on first down. To the air. It's Lagway.
Damn, I forgot he
He
was
got
fighting.
smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Boy.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication
Damn, I'm
is
high.
harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh,
Used
boy,
to
what
be
a
fresh
hit.
set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off play action on first down. And to the end zone.
Step up
Touchdown,
on the move.
Florida.
No, Cole, what's up, bruh? Nigga was chatting it up, and he quit on me. Florida might be nice. Hold on. All right, we on the road. We on the road. I'm trying to get there. Yeah, 55 and 6. Yeah, you see, you know the vibes, man. You know what we here to do. I gotta run the ball more. That's what's gonna help me out. Going back with them Gators. Actually, they got better defense. For my dog. This for my dog. Let's see how many in a row I can get.
Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the Florida Gators taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami
That
Hurricanes.
nigga want to pull up with the same
For EA
team.
Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
I have to keep putting that belt. I need another natty, man. Keep dog walking easy.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away to start.
Another challenge.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He
Good
was
way to
hoping
slow
for
him down.
something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
What we got? See this nigga in the pocket. Kind of confused.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hansen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going, as they have a first down at the 43. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
I'm gonna knock his helmet off, I promise.
Enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
Running back time, we can knock his helmet off.
On the run, it's Ball.
Come on, 1-5, bring that shit. Come in there with that soft shit.
Short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in
Hey,
check.
man, nobody
Really
gonna
really
lose
hard
with
to
your
do, because
sorry
a lot of
ass
times
team,
the
man.
hatred is so
It's
strong,
early.
the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying.
We gotta do some crazy
understanding
shit.
how important those rivalries are.
We gotta do some crazy shit. We here.
For a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson.
No.
They'll make the stop.
No.
A yard short of the 1st down.
Why they make me
That's
take
why
so
as a
long to get
defense,
there?
you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
The Gators will keep this drive going. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Firing toward the end zone.
No, 2-4, don't get beat.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You love
They
as a
from
head
Florida
coach to
niggas
watch
too,
your
bro. They
offense take the
fast.
field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening
That first drive, they
cap
all
it off with
usually
a
let me
touchdown.
just
They
BS,
had
bro.
the extra
Come
point to
lock
finish
in.
the drive.
Bring that down. Drop on that, though.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Come on, man. You should have done that shit earlier. Don't try to score and then change your shit up.
Dropping back, it's back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then
Carson, stand in that pocket for me.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Fletcher. Across the 45. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground up back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
Oh!
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel.
Oh my goodness! I should have waited. Get the fuck out of here, bro! Move!
He had no choice. That defense, they
were back in with me
up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Moves around to clear up the vision. Lets it fly.
What a fucking play.
Touchdown, Miami. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
All right, one stop, bro. Shit.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins.
I gotta stop not
He's
tackling.
able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds.
Don't like that.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass.
I was ready. I was ready.
Wait a
You're gonna stop doing that.
He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25.
Man, we fucking lift.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Got that
And a lot of times you want those big plays,
absolutely
those
lovely.
splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Makes the grab on third.
Get your bitch ass off of me.
Touchdown, Canes. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And the offense
Tell them niggas
breaks
we
the
lift,
tie,
bro. We
takes the
lift.
lead,
We in that weight
gains
room
some
religiously.
momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now?
Getting better than the other
Into
niggas.
With the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Woo!
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Didn't
Good
find
play.
any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. Grabbed over the middle, it's Daniels. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, this is a horrible ball.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second,
I like
And
this
he'll
one.
step into the end zone.
Oh, cute.
Touchdown, Florida.
Every coach in the
I really
country
wasn't
talks about
thinking that.
finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. So let's see how they play it in this final to throw. It's back. Fires to the wideout.
I don't think I'm missing
The
like
clock
that,
is
bro.
down to 9.
Well, the offense is doing their best.
There's
trying to
nobody
at least get
back
in
there
field goal
to
range
make
here at
me
the end of
miss
the
like
first
that.
half.
Not
So
a
they take
soul.
a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarter.
He unleashes a long one. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
You're right, man.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle as Fletcher. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. Quarterback adapting. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That nigga
That
is
defender
fucking
just was better
celebrating.
in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Here comes the heat. No
Damn, bro.
on that one.
That
As
nigga
he
was
got
running and
drilled
sitting.
trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Oh, you dropped it, you asswipe.
Look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And
Yes, sure hands.
will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. The Gators in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to...
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still
What
running.
the fuck is this?
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Gators have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown,
I knew it was gonna be some
Gators.
shit with this
And that
fucking
one will
bag
give them
with
the
me.
lead.
That's why I picked this.
What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what,
Fuck,
defensively,
bro.
you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up
Gotta keep his
contain
fire.
your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing, because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
My dog hold me last
Across
time.
the 50-yard line
But
on
he
the
coming up
huge
big
pickup,
when I
and he's
need
out of
him.
bounds at the 45. The Hurricanes are on the move. To throw, it's Beck. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to take off. Got him downfield. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of
just don't
scrimmage,
touch
but no more than
anybody.
that.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
He'll pull it down.
Carson!
We'll head to the fourth quarter.
On board, you are mobile.
Winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to
So how
work
you
in the
doing to
final
me?
period of this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Fletcher. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Hell yeah, we finna get loud as hell.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains.
Yeah!
They just
You
needed
shoot that
a few
motherfucking
inches,
gap,
and the
boy.
defense knocked them down in the backfield.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Going to try to get it himself. And he'll slide after picking up the
I'm
first
doing as
down.
quick I can do.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short game.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? And the quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down.
You have to scream down the line.
Nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Days. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing off.
He
and
did.
he makes the extra point.
I can't believe he scored.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a man. It's Beck. With the catch, it's Fletcher. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the catch.
No way. No way.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one.
He is wide open, too.
To deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He's getting beat with a wreck. Come on, man. That's 3 niggas.
The chains after the 2nd down misfire. There's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. Oh,
no! Not like that, bro.
Turning it on. Finds a little space. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball.
That's sickening. That is sickening. Oh, what the fuck? Man, that's 2 losses, bro. Come on.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Can't talk shit and lose.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
Rip him off, man.
Coming out with it, it's Graham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is...
Balls in the deep ball. He's loose on the right. He's at the and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams.
Get out there, get out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab, it's Williams. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Let him block me.
Middle, it's Horton. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Block me.
Here's this offense with a fresh
Running
set
back.
of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Power football with the run.
No, sir.
Making a stone wall on third down.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the
Let's
way
go.
in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass
I'm
play in
playing them
prime
hoes
position
early.
for a score.
Gotta
And the Buckeyes are threatening on first and goal. To the air, it's Sayin. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I like the alertness by this defense. First and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Going to swing it on second down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. Third down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Bring in the heat. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field. Or else this
Oh. Oh. They just asked him. Oh. You say you want to continue this ass.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball,
either this is going to be the worst ass whooping in history, or this is going to be the greatest comeback you've ever seen.
Earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
No way we giving up.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
That's just criminal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
I love to see all their red in every gap. In
every
every gap.
17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to buy time.
We not doing that.
He goes back at the 3. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
so many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. Just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Pocket breaking down.
Didn't catch it. It's crazy.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted and housed, but offense caught a little bit of a break.
He's going to throw deep right side. Downfield and in.
So we ain't here to do all that playing. gotta go on this run. They ain't rocking with us.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Take advantage of not having to play such a sweat.
The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Pulled and finds his man on the left.
Okay.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That's why he is who he is.
Unleashed a cannon on that one. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Off play action. Here's a heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd
way
down.
back across my body. I can
loud is
see
it in
over
this
there.
building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
No, why?
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Here you
And
go.
they close in on him after a good return on the interception. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the 1st drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it.
Can't
It's so
change
hard
to
as an
fucking
offense to create any momentum
run.
and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the 1st drive,
He's throwing the ball right to me.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. A strike downfield. Open space at the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Ducks, after a driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Ducks are on the move. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now second and goal from the 9. Moore to the air. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Fit it in the window for the score.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want.
This hasn't been sick right now. I ain't lying to you.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There
he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're going to ride this running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it behind the line. It's Casper.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from us.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And now on second down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. The Buckeyes get enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Motion from the back. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Found the spot in the defense. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
The give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Moore will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it for a big play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
You got a lead going in.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open downfield.
So we man them up.
What a play there to pick up the 1st down. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms.
Yeah, Sonny right there.
That come to mind, but
like,
the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Hard running there. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hughes. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Trying to keep the drive alive.
Oh my God, I didn't
the
get.
Ducks are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me fourth down conversion either, but still, they trusted him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Unloads to the wideout.
Sonny!
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Going. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
You got 2 shirts too, so this gonna be a fucking great game.
LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff.
Take care of the ball, Genie. This time we got back-to-back roll game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments. They put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Fires to the tight end. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Quick strike complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space.
There you go.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Quarterback on the keeper. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and have...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
There we go, boys. That's a drive.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. All wideouts, no backs. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. LSU right back to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
To the air. It's Nussmeier. This time it's complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Quickly complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. They're working that left side. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This quarterback part of their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He wants to change this route. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They try to get it outside on the left. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it up.
Got enough space, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. At the 40, there he goes. And the catch and run into the end zone.
No always goes man
LSU.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. And the returner is stopped. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Still looking on the move. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. What will they they dial up on second and a long way to go. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Under fire. He wants to go deep. Makes a grab for a big play. Breaks into the open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Throws to the wideout.
Get the
That's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to adjust the pattern. Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone.
Yeah, take a side.
Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he makes the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, they're throwing this ball to the running back out in the flat. That's essentially an extension of a sweep play, right? But the defender there to bring him down for a gain of no yards.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. LSU quick to the line. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on third and short. Quickly to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. From the gun, running back gets the give. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. this offense not good on this third down, it could come back to bite them.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
Oh, no way, bro.
Yardage for a first down.
Man, those plays are frustrating on defense. You get 3 stops and you force that fourth down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to...
Intimate stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, and it'll be first and goal. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this is always tough. You drive the ball all the way down the field, have so much success, and then beep, 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 put that thing in reverse. The last 2 plays, this offense got to get back to doing what got him here.
Looking to get it in. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down. The corners are walked up tight. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll run the sneak for it. Sneaks into the end zone.
Make no mistake about it.
You gotta
Bring
make
in
the
beef,
play,
right? Bring in
bro.
all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are
nigga
going to
sucks.
smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the back.
What
and
the fuck is
there was
this?
nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw it, Sayed. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable.
Bro, just hike the
nice
ball.
job of executing there.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They are
Walking
calling
up
for
on
their
the rim,
defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. quarterback to throw. It's Sayin looking to scramble. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This almost certainly to win the game. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They'll go to the fullback. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is exactly what you want.
That's how you go down there and get what you need when you need it, baby. Get what you need when you need it. Hell be wrong with these niggas, man.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And here's the return. And good work by the Cougars team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Oh, my goodness.
And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense.
When you took care of the ball, boy.
So
you take care of the ball, we're going to win. Take care of the ball, we're going to win every time.
And you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Great job to go get one, boy.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will put total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5.
Oh, shit.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Coming out with it, it's Tate. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he...
Damn, I went too far.
Out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Plucks it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield.
Get them niggas off him.
Play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Really nice throw there to get the 1st down. You know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. And you got to be accurate. When you think a guy...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay down and play some.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Finds some fresh air. Crosses the 10. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the run, it's Frazier. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And you want to run the football.
That's okay. Your shit down. Bam!
Start to add up down the road, obviously.
Not slowing down. Seeing that it's all
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Stockton. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down.
Oh, those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Fires to the wideout. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the
You don't know about that one.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On fourth down, the defense dials up the blitz. You just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield.
You put that foot in the
step
ground.
up, and on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing
Hell
possession.
yeah, we still out here, man.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Now, I did lose a game while you was gone, bro, but we've been locked in since. Actually, I lost with Miami.
The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass.
Man, ball though. Come on, dude.
Smith. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion.
Oh my God!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stupid. They're going stupid.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Lets it fly.
Yeah.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it's
really
incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He'll take another shot here.
Caleb, oh my goodness, boy, these niggas can't kick.
They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35.
We got him where we want him. We got Georgia passing now.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration.
Ooh, what a fucking play.
He's still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back
Yeah,
out.
pick him up.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Take a little bit of his clock. Because I got this whole shot.
They'll run play action. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
He's on rocking with a knee.
Looking for room. It's Peoples. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
Damn.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle, and they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about
the
things.
ball in hand. Yeah, I do.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Corners are going to bail. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Going back to the well.
They really said I bumped them.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half.
It's on the 15-1. Still, bro. God damn.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front.
I need to beat none of them niggas.
Wants to go up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Georgia will kick it deep to start.
Really
the
just
second
need
half.
3. And a lot of time if I'm going to take 3. I really need this whole third quarter. Get out of there, Connor.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Smith. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Sayin. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Here's the pressure.
No, he stayed with him.
Rush, and they got him wrapped up at the 28. And here comes the punt team.
Number 42 in punt formation to kick it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
How the fuck they gonna let me do the hell I want to do?
that catch.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish. Going deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game has taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a
Should
rhythm.
do that, do that. I wanna let you. Should do that, do that.
Right now. We'll see just
Should
how
do that,
aggressive
do
they want
that.
to
I
be on
wanna let
offense.
you.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. Gain on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The running game has not been the answer on the last 2 plays. What can they dial up on 3rd and goal? The give as they work on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
From
Zachariah. Down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room.